I never thought much about the old legends, ghost stories, ancient superstitions. I mean, I'm a pretty rational guy. But after what happened in Shiga, I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe it's just coincidence, or maybe something really is tied to the past. Let me start from the beginning. My friend Aya and I had planned a summer trip. We'd been talking about getting out of Hokkaido, maybe heading to Honshu or even down to Kyushu to experience the heat. Aya wasn't too keen on Kyoto, though, despite me suggesting it.
Hey Ryujin, are you sure you want to go to Arashiyama in Kyoto?
She asked, her voice hesitant.
Why not? The temples are beautiful there. We could even dress in kimonos near Kiyomizu Temple. Isn't that your thing?
I said, half joking. But she just shook her head, looking a little uneasy.
It's not about the temples, Ryujin. My family. Well, we have a complicated history with Kyoto.
Her tone dropped, and I could tell she was serious. I laughed, trying to lighten the mood.
Your ancestors, right? What's that got to do with you?
Aya's face darkened.
My family fled from Kyoto generations ago. We were part of a shogunate. We were Ochimusha.
The word sent a chill down my spine. I'd heard of them. Ancient soldiers who'd fled battle, dishonored and often cursed. Dirty, broken samurai wandering the wilderness, avoiding death only to be haunted by shame. Aya's family had been one of them.
They say the shogun's spirit still seeks us out.
She continued, her voice barely a whisper.
That it hunts down our descendants, even today.
I didn't believe in curses, but something about the way she said it made me uneasy. Still, I wanted to go to Kyoto.
So, you've never been there?
I asked, trying to keep my tone casual. She shook her head again.
No, every time I've tried, something happens. Plans get cancelled or someone dies.
She paused, eyes distant.
Last time, my friend and I were set to go, but her aunt passed away and we had to cancel.
I felt a shiver run through me, but brushed it off.
We'll just avoid Kyoto then.
That's when she surprised me. A day before our trip, the ryokan called to confirm our reservation.
Shiga?
I asked, confused.
Aya, I thought we weren't going to Kansai.
We're not?
She replied, her voice cheerful.
We're just staying in Shiga. No big deal, right?
I could feel her smiling through the phone. I shrugged it off. What could go wrong in Shiga? The journey went smoothly enough. A few wrong turns here and there, but that's normal when you're in a new place. We arrived at the ryokan around sunset, the air thick with summer heat. After checking in, we decided to relax on the rooftop with some vanilla ice cream and soda. Everything was peaceful until Aya suddenly fainted, collapsing in my arms. My heart raced as I carried her to a bench.
Aya, are you okay?
I asked, shaking her gently. She blinked awake, looking disoriented, then pushed me away, walking off as if nothing had happened. I stared after her, confused. Maybe it was just the heat, or maybe she was playing a joke. But then she turned and pointed at me, her voice low and cold.
Oi, Sukonomona.
I froze. Her voice didn't sound like hers anymore. It was harsher, older. I made a face, confused.
Kirunoka.
She demanded, her eyes wide as if she didn't recognize me.
Tobiruru mo ii no ka?
Her tone was sharp, demanding. I panicked. I rushed over, clamping a hand over her mouth. She was shouting, speaking some old dialect I barely understood. I dragged her toward the elevator, my pulse pounding in my ears.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I hissed, trying to keep my voice steady. She pushed me away, her hands suddenly brushing over her waist, as if she were searching for something. Then, just like that, she fainted again. I barely caught her as the elevator doors opened onto our floor. Back in our room, I laid her down, my hands trembling. What had just happened? Aya had always been a little superstitious, but this was something else. I didn't dare bring it up again. We stayed 3 more nights, but nothing else happened. Still, the memory of that night haunted me. Even now, I wonder, was it just the heat or something more? I didn't believe in spirits before, but seeing Aya possessed by something, or someone, that night made me question everything. Aya never talked about it again. Maybe she didn't want to admit it, or maybe she knew something I didn't.
Stories may end, but the fear remains. Subscribe to uncover more secrets hidden in the darkness. Until we meet again in the world of nightmarish shadows.